Good morning. How's everyone's day? I know it just started, but, you know. I've not had time to work on this darn tootin' thing. Here's what she looks like. She's coming to life, man. I drew all the scales on the snake a couple days ago. She's looking pretty. I like her eyeball. Hey, I'm good. How are you, Faith? Now I just have to color the scales on this, or not color. I'll outline the snake scales, and then I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I wanted to do some shading, but I also thought about doing like a silver metal foil. I don't know. I want to do the snake, and then I'm going to put a crown. She's going to have a really cool crown on her head. And then I'll work on the hair after that, I think. Oh, thank you. Nice, got little scales. But I kind of like the silver. It's like, God, if I don't think I have any silver paint. Shall we go on a field trip? Doesn't she? I kind of got that vibe too. So, it's funny you said that because I thought about putting actual pearls and rhinestones on her crown. I was like, what the heck, why not? I could have fun with that. I don't think... Oh, I do. Should we try it? Sterling silver is the color. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I have to paint over it? Wouldn't be the first time. We'll try it. But yeah, her crown I think is gonna be gold and silver and pearls. I'm spitting at you. Yeah, I got the vision when I was just a couple days ago when I was looking at it. I was like, I feel like she needs like, you know how they have the beaded thing and then the swoop? Almost like a burlesque type. I don't know how else to say that. Very royal. I don't even know if I've ever opened this thing. And when I get the money someday, I'm going to invest in some new paintbrushes because these guys are taking a poop. So, good morning, guys. See, there's a few of you. Like my 3D lady, she's coming to life. She's like a mermaid type. I just need to... I have to make sure I do it in a way because if my hand rubs up against the snake, like where I drew the scales, it's gonna like take it off because it's pencil. Yes, it's all my art on the wall. Yeah, buddy. It is different, yeah. This was the first, this is more 2D. That's the first 2D thing that I ever did. This is my third. But then I think after this one, I'm just going to go back to regular art. Because I have an art piece that I did start. God, what was it? Last summer? I almost drank my paint water. Oops. Going for a sweatshirt? You're saving for a sweatshirt? Is that, is Sweat a brand? Is that by Kayla It Signs or whatever? A big sale. What kind of cookies you making, Faith? The aqua colors like Goddess of Water? Yeah. I like the art. I used to be good at drawing. You're good at what you do. Keep it up. You should try to sell. Oh, I do sell art. It's literally what I am. But you should start doing art again. See if the silver actually like does what it's supposed to. Try it. Ooh, I like that. See, I'm happy we had this conversation, you guys. It's just gonna be a little bit complicated not to rub my hand in it. That's pretty. Where's my freaking... Oh, there it is. Little environment. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it was my whole goal with the live... Good God. With the live streaming is I wanted to create an environment... Jesus criminy. Where people can just come to, like, chill, you know? Especially if people are at work on the weekday when I stream. Because I know life can be a lot sometimes. And sometimes it's nice to just chill. Oh my God, I like that. You want to see? Yeah, I have a dog. A little wiener dog. Isn't that cool? The silver? I don't know. I might change it, but I probably won't. I'm going to put this silver on, and then I'll see if I want to do any shading. We'll see what it looks like after. This is trial and error. I've never painted a snake in my life. Maybe when I was a kid, but that doesn't really count. Makes me feel like I'm at home. You like nature? Oh yeah, nature's the best, ain't it? Dude, I woke up this morning and I heard the birds outside and I'm like, God, is that you? Spring's coming, thank you. Oh my God. I hate winter so much. I know it would be a lot of work, but have you thought about creating 2 of each? No. No. I think that's, it's a cool idea, but that's why my art is so unique, is because it's the only one like it. Because I get visions of this stuff, and then I make it come to life. And I think I would get really bored if I recreated a piece. I would have to really love it. But I wouldn't do it exactly the same if I ever did, 2 cats. Cute. Yeah. Well, that's where you find your answers to life, is in the solitude, I know when I'm going stir crazy in my mind, I need to get the F outside, I like all your paintings that you do in the background. Thank you. If you guys want to know the stories behind them, I have a separate playlist on my YouTube channel. It's stories behind my artwork. So if you guys are interested in knowing the stories behind every piece, I have a whole library. I struggle with depression. If it wasn't for my spiritual views in nature and the universe, I probably wouldn't be here anymore. Aw, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I know what that's like. I don't know if you believe in God or a higher power. You obviously believe in the universe, but you know, something bigger than us, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, we're not meant to be in the society we're in, you know. I mean, we were born in nature. I mean, it only makes sense that we're called back to it. Your paintings are so cool. Thanks, Anna. Yeah, her eye's pretty sweet. I was struggling, like, I'm like, where the heck do I start with this thing? Maricela, hi. You're watching Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. Thank you, Faith. Somebody help me, my cat's mauling me. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean, we come from nothing. Nothingness. I mean, it only makes sense that we're... I don't know. I feel like the people who hate nature are so asleep in life. I feel like you have to go through something really dark to appreciate what Mother Earth has to give us, you know? Yeah, I get the whole depression thing. I've struggled with my mental health my whole life. It's, nature, art, music, anything creative, you know? Hi, Polly. You like the head on the snake? Yeah, his eyes are gonna be sick. I'm excited. Thank you. We are something? Yeah, we are. But we came from nothing. Like, I don't know. I came from something and nothing at the same time. Oh, thank you. My favorite food? Ooh. The thing that comes to mind in this moment in time is like a breakfast skillet, like potatoes, onions, peppers, sausage, ham, like a loaded skillet. I used to really love pasta, but I don't really... When I got into modeling, I quit eating that stuff, and now my guts can't really handle it, so... I like, I make a homemade cauliflower crust pizza. I haven't done that in a while, but that's really good. What's your favorite food, Faith? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Gotta pursue it, man. There's a big story behind my art. I quit doing art for like 8 years. And then I came back to it. Life has a funny way of calling us back to the things that heal us, you know? What if we always have been? What if something didn't come from nothing? What if something has always been? What if it's something we just can't comprehend? Yeah, we're not supposed to comprehend it. Because if we were, we would have all the answers to life. And I believe People can disagree with me. I think we're sent here to be tested, to grow, to evolve. Being a human is hard, man. It's also a gift, too. So it's like a double-edged sword. My favorite breakfast? Probably the breakfast skillet. How about you, Alea? Dude, I do love going to IHOP. I want to go to IHOP one day, and I want to order their waffles that are just like covered in fruit and all the good syrups. I just want to get fat and sassy one day. That's what I want to do. I've been craving that for months. It's been 84 years. That silver looks low-key kind of cool. Ooh, I'm happy we went over this. Speaking of nature, my profile pic was taken in a waterfall in Tennessee. Tennessee's pretty. I've never been in the summer. It's not AI or filtered in any way. These rainbows are what was actually happening when, my God, it was so green. Sounds beautiful. Yeah. We're a part of the same thing. Life's about free will too, you know? Like you're born a good person, but life is always about choices too, and I think that, I don't know, I have a hard time believing that I have the same soul as somebody who is a shitty human. Like, continuously choosing that path, you know? But to each their own. I'm bright and vibrant in the water. You've never tasted water so clean. Oh, I believe it. That's like, you ever been to Colorado? Or Oregon? Oh my God. Oregon is like by far one of my favorite states. It's so gorgeous. I went on a solo trip back in 2021, I think it was, and I cried. I literally cried the whole trip. I was like, it's so beautiful here, and I never want to leave. Because Minnesota has its beautiful spots, but it's so flat, and in this, like in southern Minnesota, there's like not a lot of trees. It's all cornfields and like soybeans. I don't belong in this state. I've known that for a long time. I need to be somewhere warm and sunny with a beach, or like the West Coast. I went to Crescent City, California, where the redwoods are, and that place is magnificent. Okay, bye. Bye, Faith. Have a good day. Yeah. An infinite experience. Yeah, call it what you want it, you know? None of us really know. Colorado is gorgina. I cried. Dude, I went to the Rocky Mountains. This was with my ex-boyfriend. We went to the Rockies, and when I tell you I cried like a baby the whole time, I was like, he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, do you see that? It's so beautiful. I was just grateful. I remember when I last joined a stream weeks ago. Now it looks like this. Isn't it crazy? Like how it went from nasty white Like, it didn't look like nothing. I saw the vision. I was like, how come people aren't, like, liking this on the internet? But I had to remind myself that people didn't see my vision. My hoodie, this is Wage War. It's pretty cool. It's got, like, it's giving Transformers. The back is sick. I don't dry this hoodie. I hang dry it. Because I'm obsessed with it. And I want to keep it nice. Tinfoil to masterpiece, for real. She's coming along. I like the silver on the snake. I might not even have to shade it. We'll see. I'll get that done and then I'll see what else I'm gonna do to it. To Tin Man to masterpiece. I love it. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm doing something. Pretty sick. Are they a band? Yes. If you're into like metalcore or rock, check them out. Asking Alexandria is also a band. I have a hoodie that's black and yellow too. It's so cool. I'd probably die in that hoodie. And then I have a Bad Omens hoodie too. That's really cool. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I've only worn it twice. I was like, I love this thing so much, I never want to take it off, but I have to because then I'll stink. That'd be gross. Anyone got any plans today? I drink way too much coffee. I'm shaking. Shaking like a leaf, y'all. Have you ever sold any of your artwork? Yes, I have. I have prints too. Greeting cards, stickers. I got a whole website. I like the band Incubus. For years I've came across one of their songs like a day ago and I couldn't believe I just never took the time to listen to the warmth. Oh, the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, they have a song that, I know I'm saying that name wrong probably. They have a song called Angels Cry, and I've had that song on repeat. You guys should check it out. It's so fire. I don't know if it's new or if it's their old stuff, but I didn't hear it till recently, and it's such a beautiful melodic song. You guys would like that. I had it on repeat yesterday. Here's where I show my age. Rat, Cinderella, Badlands, Scorpions. Yeah, I've heard of them. I have a Rat t-shirt from the 80s that was my mom's. I wear it. It's pretty cool. I really like Guns N' Roses. Or, who am I trying to think of right now? Radiohead. I love Radiohead. I know they're probably a little bit newer than those bands, but still older. Hi. You should check it out. Really listen to the lyrics. What was the song called? I can't remember. Can you retype it? I'm kind of lazy right now. Rewrite it down, Jeffrey. Sorry. Rewrite it down. Jeez. Yeah, apparently Spotify says my listening age is 22. I was like, ooh, I feel young. I keep up with the times with metalcore. The warmth. Hold up. Oh. Okay, I wrote it down. On a piece of mail. I'll check it out, my guy. Hi, hey girl, I'm good, how are you? Excuse my choice of words, but you seem like a cool effing person. Thanks! I swear too, I just try not to do on my live streams. I try to censor myself. It's so hard. I'm not offended at all. I swear, I cuss like a sailor. I really try not to. It's probably a problem, but I mean, there's worse things, right? But I appreciate that. No, this is gonna be, what the heck kind of snake was that? A red-bellied something. It's gonna have red on the sides. I'm just doing the scales right now, so I can gauge where I want to put the red, but it's got like red stripes up the side of the belly. Believe in you. I think you got this. Thanks. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years. I've been here for a minute. Been doing live streams for over a year. It'll pay off one day. This thing about, working towards something, you just never know when. I don't know, I have this weird feeling that it's gonna be this year. Just a feeling I got. I talk on my channel a lot about mental health. And that's what my art is centered around, is pulling the light out of the dark. This piece in particular is about speaking your truth. Thanks. Coral? Nah, there's a... Google it. It's like red-bellied something. I don't remember what snake. What drives you? My mom. Yeah. I'd have to say my mom. So back in 2012, my mom unalived herself. And art was our dream. It was our thing that we did together. And I ran away from it for a long time. That's what's driving me, is the vision that I have, is people will someday help, you know. That's what drives me. Belief in myself. I shouldn't say I don't have any doubts, because obviously every human has doubts at some point in their journey, but I believe in this fully. So yeah, I would have to say my mom drives me. This was our dream. And just unfortunately I gotta do it without her. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's been 13 years. It hasn't been easy, but you know, it's made me who I am in a messed up way. I got close to doing it myself. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm happy you're here. I wouldn't wish depression on my worst enemy. It's horrible. It's more than just staying positive and putting a smile on your face. People who don't struggle, they do not get it. I had a friend tell me one time that she never had anxiety, and I was like, what? Like, that's a thing? I've had people tell me they've never had depression. I'm like, what? Blows my mind. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was really weird because I couldn't get the scales on the snake. And then I had this vision. I was like, maybe I should make her into like a mermaid. And so what did I start doing? I started freehanding scales on her face, and I wasn't even looking at a picture, and I'm like, duh, I know how to draw scales. Good Lord. I've been gifted even though it's not the way I'd like to, but try to see the good of what's given to me. Yeah, and it's okay to sit in your emotions too. It's okay to say that something sucks. It's okay. Like, everything is so sugar coated these days where people are like, well, you just need to think positive thoughts, and that thinking positive isn't gonna, like, it's gonna help in some ways, but that's not gonna solve problems. I think if anything, it pushes problems down further. Like, that's why I hate toxic positivity. Like, yeah, you can have, like, optimism and struggle can exist in the same environment. I had to quit listening to some self-help people because they're in a better spot in life now, and they're like, life is what you make of it. Well, like, yeah, but, like, when you're stuck in depression and you're doing everything you can to try and get out of it, you're kind of SOL, you know? They don't talk about that because they're above it, you know? It's really irritating to me. And yeah, we do have free will, and we are in charge of our choices in life. However, it's hard sometimes. And I think it's okay to say that. Because if we are avoidant of it, it just gets worse because we're shoving it down. Because we're taught in society that it's not okay to talk about it. You know, as much as there's all this self-help motivation and advice out in the world, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's just all over saturated to a sense. I don't know, maybe it's just my personal thoughts. I hate that stuff like, you know, someone is big positive or workout. Oh yeah, I have MDD. You can do all the right things when you're struggling with depression, but sometimes you can do all the right things, and what do you do if it doesn't work, you know? And that is terrible. I've been there so many times. It's like, God, I'm doing all the right things, and none of it's working. You just feel so empty inside, you know? It's horrible. But it all depends on what's caused it. Yeah, and we all go through different seasons of life. Like, I went on a trip to Bali in April, and I talk about this on my channel, but when I came back, I got really depressed because it was the first place out of the country that I went to by myself, but my eyes were so open to how big the world really is. And when I got back, I got stuck in a major depression for like 8 months. And I was like, what is life? I need to go back. So it's, you know, we're all different. Everybody is so complex. And what works for one person isn't going to work for the next always, you know? That's why we're different. So I have friends, family pass in the same manner, and oh, I'm sorry, man. So I understand the depths of it. I'm sure it's very personal, but if you don't mind me asking what was going on with my mom? Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that right now. I don't know what was going on with her. I kind of unpacked it in a video that I filmed this morning. I don't know. She got wrapped up with the wrong person, and I think he contributed a lot to it, and there was foul play, which I get more in depth in my video, but there's a lot that happened that I don't know about. Truth will come out one day. I think the truth is some people are just doomed to live and no one really wants to talk about that or tell the truth, which is... I don't think some people are doomed. I think some people just struggle with their brain more. You know? I don't think you're doomed. It feels like it in the moment. That's very true, because it does feel like doom. Like, you feel like you're trapped and there's no way out of your head sometimes. Some people struggle and some people don't, and the ones who don't are very, very lucky. But are people like us lucky because we understand life, you know? Perception. You know, I think the only thing that really gets me through it is my struggles have made me understand people more. Why people are the way they are, why they do the things they do. It gives you a deep level of empathy, you know? Oh, that's, you know, it's life. Yeah, it was messed up. It was a bad situation. Yeah, I kind of unpacked that in a video this morning, so it's kind of funny you asked about that. That'll be coming out within the next week. Hi Lily, how's your day? I may have spoken about this already, but yes, I got my website fixed. Oh my god, I was so mad. Were you on that live stream? I think you were. I was ready to send somebody into next Tuesday. Rage doesn't even scratch the surface. Oh my god, I was so mad. Yes, it's back up and running. I had to unfortunately turn into a Karen because they weren't listening to me. Good, how was yours? It's good. That's good. I lost one of my best friends I've never had in my life. Oh, it will. I'm sorry, that'll never go away. And that's not that long ago. A year and a few months. Gotta give yourself time, man. How long until I think I'm gonna finish the piece? Probably the rest of my life. I've been working on this dang thing since December. I'm so sick of it. It's looking cool though, I have to say. Not soon enough? Question mark. I've been doing a lot of gig work like Uber Eats and Instacart to pay my bills. So that's been really taking a lot of my time away from my artwork, which really sucks, but we gotta survive. I'm hoping by next week, because all of my other live streams are almost all out. Like, they're coming out because I released them all in a bunch. So I think that we're running right on track. I'm hoping next week that I'll have this done. I can't wait. I'll probably cry when it's finished because this piece has been very emotional for me. And I faced an artist block the other night. I was getting really mad at myself. And I talk about this in a video, but I'll talk about it here too. But I was like, what am I trying to prove? Like, I was sitting here trying to make this painting realistic. And I'm like, what am I doing? I don't create art for everybody else first anyway. I create it for myself. And the irony of the story behind this painting and the feelings that I was feeling, I was like, we're working through something. We're working through something. And this piece is about speaking my truth and making decisions that are good for me, even if people don't approve of it. Shedding old skin. Taking off the mask. All that fun stuff. Not so bad for you. You don't need website problems. Oh, thanks. I felt really bad because I was like, I should have reacted differently, but I was so mad. I was like, oops. Didn't mean for that to spill out, but hey, I'm human. Yeah. Yeah, it's been, life's been kicking my ass, dude. Still alive. How's the piece going on the art? Like my inner piece? Special to keep it. Yeah, I'm selling it. As special as it is, I like money. I'm not really drawn to any of them that, like, I think the only one that I'm really drawn to is this pink one in the corner here. Because I know when I make it to where I'm going, it'll be worth a lot of money one day. So whoever buys it will be very smart. Because that was my second painting that I made after I quit art for almost a decade. That one's called Healing, which is kind of like what inspired the trajectory of my artwork. Yes, how's my piece? We're doing. You ever keep any? Yeah, the ones that aren't sold. I'll enjoy them on my wall for a little bit, and then when they go, they go. It served its time. I'm gonna get what I want for my stuff, though. You know, because my time is worth that. That's what I always tell myself. I'm like, if no one buys it, I'll just keep it until it sells. Then I can enjoy it. Because I know if I sold myself short and I put it for less than I know it's worth, I would be so discouraged, and I'm not even going to go down that route, you know? I'm just going to get what I want. Check out my bio. It's in there. My website's in my bio. Look on my YouTube homepage. Oh, I did. Yeah, this is well over 40 hours of work right now. So it's worth some coin. And not to mention, it's the last 2 months of my life I've spent on it. She's coming to life. That looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I might not even have to shade it. I don't know. Try not to touch the snake with my palm because I'm rubbing the lines off. Ugh. I keep touching it. Oh, that looks sick. Whoa. I don't think I'm gonna have to shade it. That just saved me a bunch of time. You live in the UK? Very cool, Lily. I remember when I was growing up, everyone wanted my help in art class, etc. Start creating again. It'll help your brain. You will have all of your art displayed in a studio one day, and you will be able to talk about the meaning of them and inspire people. Thank you. Yeah, one day. Well, somebody asked me about a meet and greet, and I think I've talked about this before, but like, I want to create an event when I'm bigger on YouTube, and I want to put all my art displayed, and I want to make a fun little party. I have like my merch, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get to where I want to go, but I can see it. But that's kind of the goal, you know? It'd be cool to meet you guys one day. I was looking at the Indian chief. That's a good one. Yeah, I sketched out a piece. I was going to have it tattooed on my side. I sketched it out when I was 19. That was like one of the last things I created. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to make it into a painting. So I did. That would be cool. Yeah. Snake Shady. What's up? Michael, right? But I have to go. Bye, Lily. Yeah. Well, that's why God gave us a vision, you know? That's why nobody else can see what we see. Like, He gave the vision to you specifically. You know what I mean? These lines are all effed up. I don't know where I was going with these. remember me? Yes, Natalie. How's your day? See you soon, Lily. The cat. I like your guys' little emojis. They make me smile. They make me cackle like a hen. That looks so cool. Thank you. How's my day going? It's good. Here. Whoa! She's upside down. Yeah, it kind of does, don't it? I'm a snake. I'm a slithery little snake. You ever see that video? So here's the deal. If you travel, you must take your dog with you. Or I could leave her here. Dogs are hard to travel with, especially internationally. And there's a lot of sick dogs out in the world. If I was rich, I'd bring her with me, but I'm kind of not. A little bit broke at these days. Yeah, I'm convinced my dad likes my dog better than me, so she's safe here. She's more than okay. Let's go! About time is painting and live. Let's go! Let's go! Start shaking the phone. That piece of something. Do you paint on live every time? Yes, just about. Unless, like, this is 3D, so sometimes I'm shaping, gluing, molding, basically just art, yeah. You're wanting to start a 60-second or 60s, 70s theme festival? Got the name and location, you could bring an artwork, it'd be perfect. Yeah, dude, start it up. I hope one day I don't have to do vendor shows anymore. I'm so sick of it. It's a lot of work. And you ruin your stuff. I got pretty burnt out, I think. I don't even know if I'm going to do vendor shows in this year. Might end up getting a job and just doing online. Yay, I'm so excited to go back. Can you tell I'm thrilled? Cool, I'm finna sub, I got you. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you. I document my life, so fair warning, there's some heavy content. Oh, that looks sick at a distance. It's so crazy when you look down and then like you see it close and then you see it far away. You're like, ooh, pretty colors. I'm finally getting excited because at first I liked this painting and I liked it and I liked it, and then I got the colors, like the initial colors on the base ones, you know, and I was like, I hate it. Hate, 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 double hate. And then now I like it again. It's fire. Do you got art on your YouTube too? Thank you. That's getting there. You got art? What kind of art do you make? I'm nosy. I'm wondering. I feel like you're young. You're like 18. wanted to start my side hustle early today, but I think I'm going to end up... I want to finish these scales today. I was like, if I do a little bit at a time every day, I can get it done. Even though I'd love to go ham and spend 12 hours and just pound it out, I don't have that kind of time lately. Yes, I'm young, I'm 21. That's cool. What kind of art do you make? Oh no, it was just a gut feeling I had. Gotta run. Hope you have a great day. She's looking good. Thanks, homie. Have a good one. How did you know, though? Intuition, man. It never lies. I draw a lot of stuff. So do you basically do pencil or pen? What's your medium? I draw flowers and I draw cartoon characters and I draw skulls. Have you thought of being a tattoo artist? It's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And if it's no, that's completely okay. Some people don't want to do that, like myself. I don't want to touch people. Pencil and pen, sometimes markers. That's a good mixture. So you like shading? I want to do tattoos. I think you should. Put a portfolio together, and I think you have to pay for an apprenticeship now. Back in the day it was, I guess when I was in my 20s, it was go to a shop and basically be their biatch. But I think it's a lot different now. So, I don't know, put your portfolio together, save your money, and I think you should do it. Screw what everybody else tells you what to do with your life. Do what makes you happy. The world isn't right sometimes, or most times, because the only person that knows what you want is you. Yeah, I shade a little, but I'm not good like other people when they shade. Well, that's okay. That's why you practice. I had a friend that was in her 50s at the time, and she goes, Tyler, I'm not good at art. I'm not gifted like that. I was like, take an art class. Now she's one of the best watercolorists I've ever seen in my life. She's amazing. It takes time. It is chill here. It's a place where people can kick back and relax. Unless I'm notified that my website's taken down like last live and I kind of had a tizzy. For the most time, it's chill here. Or for the most part. Words aren't wording today. You know what I mean. I gotta fix that. Almost done with that part. So is that a yes? Will you check out my art? You'll have to comment on my video because I won't remember your username. Or a short or something. And then I will, yeah. Do you have videos? Like YouTube videos? I'll comment in your shorts. Sounds good. Yeah, you're at the perfect age to start tattooing. Because by the time you hit your 30s, I know that sounds scary. You'll be really good at what you do. Because, you know, if you think in 10 years you'll be my age, and then you'll have all of that skill under your belt. You'll have a whole decade of tattooing. But I don't do videos because I don't like showing myself on camera. You should start. The only one holding you back is you. It's awkward as heck at first, but the more that you film yourself, the more comfortable you become. It takes time. You know, I've always been myself on my YouTube channel, but I hid parts of myself because that's just what everybody does in life. And the right people will like you for who you are, you know? And it's not about people liking you, it's just showing up. That's what holds everybody back is your fear. You know, your fear is talking to you. And the only way to combat that is to do the thing. You don't need to show your face either. Like, there's people who will do videos of themselves drawing and they'll do a voiceover or they'll just put music in the background. Like, you don't need to show your face right away. There's some people who are successful YouTubers and they've never shown their face on camera ever. You know? Yeah. Just hit record, man. And my best advice too is if you are filming yourself and you're in front of the camera, if you screw up what you're saying, pause, collect your thoughts, and keep going, because you can cut that out. Just give yourself time. I remember when I first started recording YouTube videos, I felt like I had to rush what I was saying, and just take your time, let it flow, be organic about it. And then also when you're talking to the camera, this is one thing I learned when I was in acting school, is talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend. Like, envision, if you have a really vivid imagination, which I'm sure you do because you're creative, imagine you're talking to a parent, like your mom or your dad, or somebody that makes you feel really comfortable, even a friend. Yeah, for sure. We all start somewhere, you know, and it's, I wanted to start YouTube. I did when I was your age, but, I didn't, like, pursue it, and I wished I would have. You know, a long time ago. And one thing too is when you start making videos, it's hard, but try not to get wrapped up in analytics. Focus on showing up as yourself. Because the right people will find you. And you never know who's going to be watching your videos, you know? Yeah, I remember when I started making YouTube videos, I was like, what are people going to think of this? It doesn't matter. You could do everything right and there's still people who are going to hate on you, so might as well shine with your greatness. The people who hate you for it, I've learned, are the ones that are scared to do that themselves, so they kind of cast their own fears and insecurities onto you. You know, like people who laugh at you about it, or laugh at you for it. They're just a bunch of cowards that don't have the balls to pursue what they want in life, you know? It's true. True story, bro. He's coming alive. We're getting there, you guys. It's been 84 years. I swear to God, I'm gonna get this done eventually. I swear to 8 pound, 6 ounce baby fetus Jesus. Hello. Hello from the North Pole. I just check out your videos. Oh, thank you. 2.5 years. They weren't always good, you know? It took a long time. I've been on this YouTube grind for 2.5 years. It took me, how long was it? 2 years to get monetized. That doesn't happen for everybody, but it's about being consistent and showing up, because yeah, you do get good, you know, when you do something over and over and over again. The fish with the teeth, you like that one? Yeah. That one's called Dark Night of the Soul. It's probably my darkest piece I have, but it was, I went through a dark night of the soul legitimately. 2025 was not fun. It was a big struggle bus. All aboard the struggle bus. Starting to look like something, huh? Ooh. That looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Oh, thank you. What a nice comment. Well, it was funny, because when I was painting that anglerfish, I sketched out the vision I had, and I sketched the vision of that and this one out in the same day. And I was like, what am I going to name this frickin' thing? Because I had some ideas in mind, and then all of a sudden I heard Dark Night of the Soul, and I've heard that phrase before, but I didn't, like, actually know what it meant until I researched it, and I'm like, dang, that's exactly what I'm going through right now. Because when you hit that moment of evolution and change, its growth is extremely painful. I love that for real. Thank you. The ocean is beautifully unhinged. Yes. The depths of the darkness. Is it easy to do 3D like that? No. On the fish and the beetle, because I have this beetle here, this is like more 2D. Those were the first two that I made. This one, woo! My God. I spent hours gluing aluminum foil on this thing. It was a process, my guy. I don't really draw people either, so this one has been quite a challenge for me. But you don't ever get good at something if you don't ever draw it, you know? Now this one was challenging because for some reason, to me, the bone structure of her face was very important. I wanted to make sure that that was elaborate, you know? Because I wanted to give this thing a lot of depth. So, yeah. Snake is one of the most spiritual and enlightened creatures. Yeah, and it's like, that was funny because I had this vision in like July, and then I was like, I found out that 2025 was the year of the snake. And I'm like, yeah, it was. Shedding the old skin. lifting the veil of what everybody wants you to be. Letting your light shine, wow. Yeah, it was funny because I almost stepped on a snake when I was walking, and then I had this vision. I commented on the fish painting, and I commented on your first short where you were doing the painting, what you're doing right here. Okay, I'll find it when I'm done. It might not be today that I'll respond because I have to go out into the world and make money, but I have to go be an adult today. But I will. Coming out really good. Thank you. Yeah, she's getting there. She's getting there. One step at a time. One scale at a time. We're almost there. And then I'll worry about the face probably tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I think I'm going to try and wake up early, and it's been hard for me because I've been out so late. Hustling. But I want to work on this tomorrow morning. So if I wake up early enough, I can prioritize a walk and work on this. I don't think it's going to take me too much longer. I'm getting closer every day. What is the vision of this painting, if you want to share? You mean the symbolism behind it? The meaning of it? It was cool watching you stick the aluminum pieces one by one. One by one. One by one. Yeah, it took forever to shape everything. I think probably the hardest part was sanding it down to a point where I was satisfied with it, because I sanded and then replastered. I sanded and then replastered. And I didn't really film any of that because I was in the flow. Yes, that is correct. This painting is about speaking your truth. It's about shedding old skin, toxic tendencies, behaviors, people. I walked away from a lot in the last couple of years. I don't know if you guys are like spiritual or whatever, but I'm just sharing what I know to be true in my life. Is, you know, in Reiki you have chakras, and my throat, I kept getting a sore throat, and it felt like I was struggling with a sore throat for like months. And I know when this happens, I'm not speaking my truth, and I'm molding and shaping myself to the people and circumstances around me. And there was a pivotal moment on YouTube I had lately, especially where I just started fully unfiltered, just speaking from the heart. I've always spoken from the heart, but this painting's about taking your power back. After people put, you know, labels on you or cast judgments on you. It's basically about stepping into your truth. you know, whether it makes people uncomfortable or not. Did you paint all that in the background? Yes. What's the meaning behind the skull with the mushrooms painting? It says it doesn't matter what they think. Take the risk and be yourself. So, I created that when I started setting boundaries in life with people. I've always been judged for my style. People either love it or they look at me like I'm a criminal, like I got out of prison or something. Nothing against anyone that has, went, but yeah, it's just not given an F. And the mushrooms represent depression and because depression is a mental health disorder, obviously, but it's also a vitamin D deficiency. And the irony between the mushrooms and stuff is mushrooms are rich in vitamin D, so they're really good for your brain. And it's like emerging from the things that are dead in your life. Shedding the dead weight. Wonderful. I wish you find everything that your soul is seeking. Thanks, you too. Hope you do as well. Ain't gonna lie, not to be rude, you've been... No, I've never been to jail. I haven't even had a speeding ticket. Knock on wood. No. I look like a troublemaker, but I was a straight A student. Didn't drink alcohol till I was 21. Not gonna lie, I thought you went to jail. No. I'd cry if I went to jail. I was a people pleaser growing up. I didn't do anything wrong. I never snuck out. I never been to a house party. Just wasn't into that, but I made the decision at 4 that I wasn't gonna become an addict. I saw what it did to people. I saw what it did to families. Hey Tyler, my dogs seem to know your voice. They're snuggled up listening to you. It's coming along, love, where you're taking it. Thank you. Oh, what kind of dogs do you got? I like dogs. Hi Lily, you're back. Almost sure that sketching and painting is also, yeah. I mean, there's people who specialize in art therapy. It's actually a career. I guess people can go to school for that now. People have told me I should do classes, but classes are not my jam. I just want to be an artist. Maybe when I'm like 65 and old, and like, oh, I'm gonna make a granny. And like, oh, sweetheart, I'm gonna give you an art class. Not anytime soon. I'm gonna use my youth to follow my dreams, and that is not my dream at this time. That's good. I'm glad you're not a troublemaker. No, I never have been. I was bad when I was younger. My brother was too. I think he did enough for both of us. I wish I would have been more rebellious. I do and I don't. Like there's that intrusive thought of, God, I could have just made my dad's life a living hell, but I didn't do that. I have 2 Weimaraners. Oh, I like them. They're long and skinny. I like those kind of dogs. They're beautiful beasts. Are you psychic? How did you really know I was young? I got some gifts. I know a lot of stuff that just like, it's weird, it'll come to me. Like one time I did a live stream and I was like, I feel like someone's struggling with something. And I was right. You can call me crazy, but I feel like you struggle with anxiety. You're awesome, funny. We're back at you, Faith. The gray ghost. Aw, they're the best. They kind of remind me of creatures off Harry Potter. Majestic. It is the way I'm trying in the chat. I liked and subscribed. Oh, thank you, Miranda. I like how you spell your name and your username. Good art. Thanks. Is Cricket with you when you go do your live streams? She chilling on the couch. She taking a nap. She right over there. She was making me laugh so hard last night. She'll like look at me. She'll be like, I'm like, what? Leave me alone. Let me have 5 minutes to myself. She has this thing where she'll throw her whole body on my face, and I'm like, I can't even breathe because she gets jealous of the TV. She hears me. Goofy dog. She's literally a gift. She's a gift from Jesus himself. It's funny, before I got her, I prayed that God would give me a soul dog, and he did. She's got quite the personality. Cricket's my dog. Yeah. She's a wiener dog. A little sausage. Mini dachshund. She's got a beard like a little dragon. I call her my dragon. Everyone thinks she's a boy. I'm like, oh no, she's a lady. I've tried to put like girly sweaters on her and stuff, and she looks at me like I'm taking her birthday away. It doesn't suit her. It's like, what? You're a girl. Oh, there's a guy walking his dog. She's taking a nap. You will get. She's in some of my videos. If you will put a mirror in front of the word dog, God, yeah. 100%. I had a friend that was like super duper Christian, and she goes, you know, dogs don't have souls. And I looked at her, I'm like, are you high? Really? She was on one, man. I just ignored it. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. I was like, there's nowhere in the Bible it says that. I know. Everything that's living is a soul, you know? Your grandma had a wiener dog? I love doing art and connecting with other artists, seeing how others create and express their skills. Thanks. Well, welcome on in. What kind of art do you make, Miranda? Oh, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, for real. Hi, Daniel. Everything yes, I agree. Everything. Oh, I read that already. True dat. True dat. Heck, I even think there's a soul to nature. It's like. You ever see the movie Avatar? I love that movie. Couldn't imagine seeing your face when she told you dogs don't have souls. I was just like, I didn't say nothing. I'm just like, oh boy, here we go. There's no change in her mind. I'm just gonna switch the subject, so I did. That's how you get out of a really awkward conversation. You just switch the subject. Especially when you're not going to change someone's mind, you know. I do literally everything. I enjoy being creative, but I draw, paint, digital art, pottery, photography, all of it. Get it, girl? Hey, Brittany. Yeah. Yes, we're finally getting closer. I have to clean some of these lines up, but it's coming together. Emotional person helps me express it better than being an emotional wreck all the time. Well, there's a reason why God made you sensitive, you know. It's a superpower because I'm sure you have a high level of empathy for others too, right? I've gotten crap for being sensitive my whole life, but I'm also the person that everybody dumps all their shit on, so they're welcome. man, I missed some stuff. It is relaxing. Thanks, I appreciate it. Aw. Yeah, it's all 3D. It's like, legitimately. Oh, thanks. Better than the last one where I was gonna cuss somebody out for shutting down my website. Oh my god, I was mad. Yeah, there was one Saturday where it was like insane. Like it was cool, but there were a lot of comments. I think on that stream I gained like 80 subscribers. It was nuts. Yes, there is a strength in the chill too. Kind of nice. I don't know if I could deal with every stream like that. That was nuts. This doesn't need to be perfect, I'm just making lines. Do you have a fish tank? No. I'd probably kill the fish. I'm a bad plant mom too. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Is that snake poisonous? Yeah, it's gonna get ya. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, thank you. She's coming to life. There was a point where I wanted to set this on fire. I wanted it to go up into oblivion, but I didn't do that. I just let the intrusive thought pass by. Or be like that sometimes. You know. It's really weird when you're... I think the most meaningful pieces are the ones that are like the most emotional, obviously. Like struggling in the process. It's like there was like this resistance I was fighting at a certain point. Alright. No! Oh yes. And I noticed that happens to the ones, they usually turn out being the best. Like the best art pieces that I have, like the most popular, so to speak, are the ones that turn out the best. Poison. I don't want the snake to get me. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's a safe place to cry here. Then you stick with it. Yes. Amen, sis. Oh, I don't like spiders. Ugh. They scare me. I'm terrified by them. If I saw one, I'd probably crap myself. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Yeah, buddy. She's coming to life. I don't think I'm gonna have to shade the snake at all. I love the silver. I'm happy I decided to do that. Gotta shade her face a little bit more. I think what I'm gonna work on next is her hair. Well, the crown, I'm gonna make a crown on her and then we'll do the hair. She's getting there. So, anyways, thanks guys. Screams, ah! I see that one gif where he's like, anyways, have a great day, you guys. I'm gonna go out and slay the day. Oh shit, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Dang. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next Wednesday.